Ladies and gentlemen, Josh Sant, welcome back to the Bodybuilding News Network for another daily installment of Bodybuilding Today. Talking about all topics, hot topic, and trending in the world of bodybuilding. We have some Sam Sulek drama towards the end of the video, so if you're interested, definitely stay tuned. An interesting talk to have, nevertheless, as well as some physique updates from Big Ramy and Samson Dauda with a hamstring tear that seems to be taking over the internet today. So if you're interested in that, as well as Keon Pearson and sethferoce's physique updates, definitely stay tuned. As always, I'm your host here on the Bodybuilding News Network, Josh Sant. Consider subscribing and helping me retire my parents in 2024 with the ad revenue from YouTube. No money from you. Just click that subscribe button and we are off to the races. Let's go ahead and start off with Big Ramy showing a courtesy of Flex Magazine, one of those cool, I guess one of the very few remaining magazines left, reposting some Big Ramy physique updates here. And when we shared the last physique update, a lot of people were pointing at like, hey, does the tricep look better? Does the overall arm development look like it's improving with the off season? You know, that was a big critique for Big Ramy last year. Also, when you look at the last time the last time he competed, the legs were also really questionable. They looked kind of funky. So there's a lot of things we need to see from Big Ramy coming into his return for 2024, and I'm hoping all those things are fixed. Now, moving into Samson Dauda, however you want to call it, it don't matter to me, but this guy looking pretty good. 9 weeks, 8 weeks, 8.5 weeks out, kind of to the Arnold Classic here. Samson, when we look at this guy, people are talking about this hamstring tear, and I saw in the comment sections people saying it's actually helping the physique. It's helping it flow a little bit better, and I honestly can't really tell much of a difference. And the main reason that is because there's just not a lot of definition on the physique right now. And, you know, maybe he tightens up when we get close to the Arnold Classic. I'm sure he's going to tighten up. He always tightens up a little bit. But we just need to see more conditioning. We just need to see more lines, more separation in the muscle. It's just... It's essentially off-season physique updates. When we look at this, I'm not really sure what the strategy is so far. If he's just him and his team are gonna drop that hammer really hard right when they get to the Arnold Classic, a couple weeks out, and just completely pull things out, and then he's just gonna show up on stage amazing and shredded. I don't know, but there's just not a lot for me to say about this physique right now. I mean, we talked about Hadi Chupin yesterday. He's shredded at 8 weeks out. Samson is behind, to say the least. Now, moving into the next physique update, Keon Pearson sharing some off-season physique updates. It says this is the week 3 off-season update, 223.5 pounds. And he says he's putting on about 1 pound to 1.5 pounds a week right now in quality tissue. For his weekly goals in his offseason. He's got a long time before he needs to start prep for the Mr. Olympia. He is your reigning, current, and defending 212 Olympia champion. And when we look at the crop of 212 guys coming up in the sport, Keon, I would say, has to be the most exciting physique to actually clinch the titles so far. A lot of people have been talking about him for a while now. Even in Classic, they said that this guy is just phenomenal. And I had a cool interview with him at the Olympia, so make sure you check out that one-on-one exclusive interview. But Keon looking phenomenal in his offseason. He did some vacationing and some time to reset and figure out what he wants to do in 2024, and I'm super excited for him. Next up, we have a update from sethferoce. Now, I haven't heard too much from this guy. I remember the whispers of him doing some sort of comeback. I don't know if he's actually going to get on stage or not, but I do remember a lot of news. I know I even covered it myself, of this guy sharing physique updates and saying he's gonna get back in crazy shape. And I know I've seen him do a lot of stuff with his heavy duty, I don't know what it's called, the Axe and Sledge demo crew stuff. He's been doing a lot of the modeling for that clothing, and it's kind of cool to see the flannels and the more rugged redneck type stuff coming into bodybuilding. It's a cool little niche thing that I'm very familiar with. I was kind of like raised a redneck, I guess you could say, but ever since moving to California, not so much. But for this guy, for Seth, I'm not really sure what we're supposed to expect from him. I think he looks great, but I'm hoping he drops a date on what he's planning on doing in 2024. And last but certainly not least, I'm sure lots of you clicked on this. We have the Sam Sulek news. Now, I've got nothing against Sam. I actually have been wanting to feature him on the channel a few times now, kind of doing his weekly recap physique updates, because he's always posting stuff. And I think he's going through like a winter bulk right now or winter cut. I'm not sure. I don't watch his stuff. But something that a lot of you guys were complaining about, as you can see here, is he's charging, or maybe not him, but maybe it's Hostile, maybe it's Fuad, maybe Fuad's running all this, but they're charging a boatload of money to take pictures with Sam at the Arnold, and even more money to get an autographed something from him. So who's controlling this? I doubt it's Sam. I don't think he's really caring too much about money. I'm sure it's either somebody at the Arnold, or it's Fuad himself. It's probably not Sam, so don't go chasing after Sam with a torch. I know I had a couple people message me saying, like, this guy hasn't done anything. Why is he in the same caliber of guest posing, or not guest posing, but guest photography as like Ronnie Coleman and Jay Cutler and Chris Bumstead? And I don't really have a comment on that. I think Sam's doing cool things for YouTube, and if he's going to be enjoying what he's doing on YouTube and making money from it, and people want to pay the outrageous money they're asking to take a picture with him, then go ahead and pay that money and take a picture with him. Because at the end of the day, you spending money to meet Sam, take a photo, and have him sign stuff for $80 is also you paying for an Arnold Classic Expo ticket, at least. So you're still supporting the Arnold Classic, and that money inadvertently is supporting bodybuilding. So I am all for Sam charging an arm and a leg for you to take a picture with him. So best of luck to him. That's the news for today. Thanks for watching. Consider subscribing, helping me retire my parents in 2024 with the monetization from this channel. And I'll see you fine, ladies and gentlemen, tomorrow.